My dear students, translation of axis is used to eliminate first degree terms. Translation of axis means shifting the origin without changes the direction of axis. Okay, so that is mostly used to eliminate the first degree terms. That means first degree terms means x comma y terms. In general, if you have your equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This is the equation according to original axis. If you want to get the equation with respect to new axis, okay, without we don't want about x comma y term, that means 2gx term and 2fy term. If you don't want, then we can shift the origin to some point. Okay, that point is a fixed point to eliminate x comma y terms. So now we are going to finding that shifted point to get x comma y terms will be eliminated. Okay, so because of using translation of axis is useful for eliminating x comma y terms. So for what point if you shift the origin to get x comma y terms will be eliminated. Now we are going to finding that point. Okay, let us consider the equation is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. To remove the first degree terms from this equation, the origin is to be shifted to the point. Let us consider this for our convenience I am writing some x1 comma y1. This x1 comma y1 is nothing but I am writing the formula in terms of the given coefficients, given equation coefficients. That is h of minus bc by ab minus h square, gh minus af by ab minus h square. Here a is the coefficient of x square, h is half of the coefficient of xy, b is coefficient of y square, g is half of coefficient of x, y is half f is half of coefficient of y, and c is the constant. If you substitute in this one, so you get the point, and you substitute according to that point h comma k. Shifted point is generally we are denoted with h comma k, but already here h is there. For our convenience I am taking some x1 comma y1. So after getting this point, if you use this point to shift the origin and continue the procedure, if you want to find out the new coordinate axis, that means we have to substitute in the place of x capital X plus h, in the place of y capital Y plus k, substitute in this given equation. Obviously the x and y terms will be eliminated in the resulting equation. Okay, that is the procedure. But how to find this equation, this coordinates, this point how to get, I will explain now. Okay, here ab minus h square is not equal to 0. If ab minus h square is equal to 0, this denominator will be eliminated. That means 0. So anything by 0 is undefined. So that point is not defined. If ab minus h square is equal to 0 for that equation, so we cannot eliminate x comma y terms. That is the important. Let the origin is to be shifted point be x1 comma y1. So I am taking now we are going to finding coordinates of this x1 comma y1. Okay, so generally if you want to shift the origin, what is the procedure? X is equal to x plus h, x1 here h comma k I am taking x1 y1. So y is equal to y plus y1. So substitute these x comma y values in the given equation. So what it says, a into x plus x1 whole square plus 2h into x plus x1 into y plus y1 plus b into y plus y1 whole square plus 2z of x plus x1 plus 2f of y plus y1 plus c is equal to 0. So substituted in the place of x comma y, this x plus x1 and y plus y1 capital X. Now we are getting in terms of capital X comma y. So this implies I am finding the formula. Okay, I am not finding the new coordinate according to new coordinate axis referred transformed equation. I am not finding. I am just finding the this point here. So this implies a into expand this one x square plus x1 square plus 2x x1 plus 2h into, first you multiply these two factors, xy plus xy1 plus x1y plus x1 y1 plus b times of m plus b whole square y square plus y1 square plus 2y y1 plus 2gx plus 2gx1 plus 2fy plus 2fy1 plus c is equal to 0. So if you expand this one, that means if you simplify, we have, see, this is ax square and I am writing this is by square, this is nothing but 2hxy. So ax square plus 2hxy plus by square. So this term and this term and this term completed. Now I am taking capital X x term I am writing. If you take a capital X, what you have? 2ax1. Next, here any s, 2hy, where it is capital X. If it already 2hxy completed, so only capital X term, yes, 2hy1. This is the term. Okay, after taking x common, 2hy1, and here we have one more term, that is plus 2z. So if you take x common, 2ax1 plus 2hy1 plus 2z. Similarly, if you take y common, what you have from here, y common, 2by1 plus 2hx1 plus 2f, 2hx1 plus 2by1 plus 2f, plus remaining terms, if you want, write ax1 square here, and 2hx1y1 here, and by1 square is here, and plus c is equal to 0, and 2gx1 is there, and 2fy1 also is there. So we didn't use these remaining terms. So totally we have here ax1 square plus 2hx1y1 plus by1 square plus 2hx1 plus 2fy1 plus c is equal to 0. Okay. So to eliminate x comma y terms, that means we don't want x comma y terms in new, according to new coordinate axis, the resulting equation. In resulting equation, we don't want x comma y terms. We don't want x comma y terms means eliminate x comma y terms. How it will be? These two terms will be eliminated by taking those coefficients equal to 0. Okay. So now what you have to consider? 2ax1 plus 2hy1 plus 2z is equal to 0. That is we have to eliminate as x term, and 2hx1 plus 2by1 plus 2f is equal to 0, as y term will be eliminated. So these are the two equations. Here in these equations, every term has 2 as the factor. If you take 2 common outside and transpose to right side, that gives 0 only. So ax1 plus hy1 plus z is equal to 0, hx1 plus by1 plus f is equal to 0. So solve these two, then you will get x1 comma y1. That is nothing but our required point x1 y1. So x1 y1 1 cross multiplication. So you start with here h, coefficient of y1, h g a h, that is first line, and b f h b, that is second line. Solving the equation, we can solve in elimination method or substitution method also, but I am using here cross multiplication method. So again I am explaining how to write a cross multiplication method. First x1 y1 1, we have to give 1 2 3 4 gaps. So in second line you write in the gaps the positions of the gaps. Okay, that means first you start with the y1 coefficient and constant, and next x1 coefficient, and again write y1 coefficient. Similarly second line also. After that you have to cross multiply, that gives denominator of x1 by h of minus bz is equal to y1 by gh minus af, and 1 by ab minus h square. So to get x1, so equate these two first and last. To get y1, second and last. So x1 is equal to what it says, it goes to numerator, that is h of minus bz by ab minus h square, and y1 is equal to gh minus af by ab minus h square, and ab is not equal to h square, or ab minus h square is not equal to 0. Because of if ab minus h square is equal to 0, then denominators will be zeros, then these two are not defined. So this is the process to find out the point where the origin is shifted to get the x comma y terms are eliminated. Okay, based on this one. Continuation, same procedure, but this is the point where you need to shift it. So what is the referred equation when origin is shifted to this point? How it will be? Okay, now we are going to discuss it. So in the above case, the transformed equation is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus gx1 plus fy1 plus c is equal to 0. This is, in this one there is no x comma y terms. This is x1 y1. This is the constants. So you get x1 y1 is, if you substitute in this formula, h of minus bc by a minus h square, gh minus a by a minus h square. All these are constants. This is because of coefficient of x square, xy, y square, x term, y term, constants. These are. So all constants gives, if you use this operation, you get again constant on, that means some 2 comma 3 or 4 comma 5 minus 2 comma minus 3, whatever maybe you get. So if you substitute those values here, this is nothing but a constant only. Okay, that means there is no x comma y terms. This is the formula. That means whenever if we ask to find out, find the transformed equation when origin is shifted to some point 2 comma 3 to eliminate x comma y terms, then no need to do this procedure. Okay, if you substitute in this equation, that gives our required equation. How to get this equation? You see, by above means according to this above proof. So we got one equation here. So I am following this equation, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square. This equation I am following. So ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus, here already we took ax1 plus hy1 plus g is equal to 0, hx1 plus by1 plus f is equal to 0 according to 1 comma 2. So these two equation, that means in the place of this, if you take 2 outside, then you have ax1 plus hy1 plus z, so this becomes to 0, and if you take 2 common, hx1 plus by1 plus f, that is also 0, so these two terms will be eliminated. To substitute if you want to get the equation. So to get the point, I am using these two equations. So if you want to get the equation, just you substitute those values here. So it becomes to 0, it becomes to 0. Now that equation becomes to some ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus same x into, what is this, x into 2ax1 plus 2h, that means so this one and this one will be eliminated. So we have ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus ax1 square plus 2hx1y1 plus by1 square plus 2gx1 plus 2fy1 plus c is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the equation. So these two terms will be cancelled. Understand all of you? So so just use the above. From here I am continuing. After taking these two are zeros, I am substituted here. You get this is the equation. Okay, now I am simplifying this equation here. So you write first term as easily, and so these two will be cancelled, zeros only. Now this is, if you take small x1 common, then here also one more ax1. Okay, if you take x1 here, x1 square it is, so ax1 is here. And where are the x1 terms? Yes, here x1 terms are there. Here 2hxy1 x1 y1 is there. So in this we can write as this is x1 hx1 y1 plus hx1 y1. One hx1 y1 for use x1. If you take x1 from this one, you have hy1. So already it was completed, hy1. Plus where you have x1 term, 2z x1. So in this 2z x1, this 2z x1 you can write as gx1 plus gx1. So 1 gx1 use for this one. If you take x1 common, you have 1g. Plus if you take y1 common, so you have by1 from this one. And from this term, if you take y1 common, what you have, hx1. Plus this 2fy1 also we can write as fy1 plus fy1. 1 fy1 you use for this one. So y1 common, we have only f. Plus remaining terms are what here? Remaining terms are 1 gx1 is there, 1 fy1 is there, 1 c is there. Just you write gx1 plus fy1 plus c is equal to 0. Again this will becomes to 0 according to first equation. This becomes to 0 according to second equation. So what you have, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus gx1 plus fy1 plus c is equal to 0. This is the transferred equation when origin is shifted to some point hf minus bg by ab minus h square and gh minus af by ab minus h square to eliminate x comma y terms. This is the transferred equation. Okay, next some applications. The point to which the origin has to shifted to eliminate x comma y terms by translation in the equation. Translation in the equations by shifting the origin. ax square plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Here there is no 2hxy term. If xy term is not there in this equation, then h is equal to 0. If you take h is equal to 0, this is 0. So minus bz by h is equal to 0. Minus bz by ab. So minus bz by ab means bb cancel, we have minus z by a. And this term also cancel, gh 0, h square is 0. So we have minus af by ab. So a cancel, we have minus f by b. So what is the answer totally? Minus g by a minus f by b. That is the origin is shifted point. Minus g by a minus f by b. In this case, the transferred equation is ax square plus by square plus of minus g square by a plus minus f square by b plus c is equal to 0. If you use this procedure, you get this equation. But proof is not important, just to remember this formula. So whenever if xy term is not there in the original equation, so then the transferred equation when origin is shifted to minus g by a comma minus f by b is ax square plus by square plus minus g square by a plus minus f square by b plus c is equal to 0. Okay, next one is the point to which the origin has to shifted to eliminate x comma y terms by translation of axis in the equation is. See, once again it is very clear answer. So if you want to eliminate x comma y terms, means origin should be shifted to. That means if you write in the place of x, capital X minus x1. So then plus x1 minus x1 would get cancelled. We have only a x square only. And if you shifted minus y1 point, that means according to y coordinate, y becomes to capital Y minus y1. So minus y1 plus y1 get cancelled. That means it will becomes to capital X minus x1. It will becomes to capital Y minus y1. So y minus y1 plus y1. So in the place of x minus x1 means minus x1 plus x1. These two cancel. So we have ax square plus by square is equal to c only. So there is no x comma y terms. So whenever they given like this process, like this form, the given equation, a times of x plus x1 whole square plus b times of y plus y1 whole square is equal to c. Then to eliminate x comma y terms, the origin should be shifted to the point is nothing but minus x1 comma minus y1 only. Next one, the point to which the origin has to shifted to eliminate x comma y terms by translation in the equation 2hxy plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. In this equation, there is no x square term, y square term. That means a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 0. So a is equal to 0, b is equal to 0. Substitute here. These two get cancelled. These two are zeros, and this is 0 and this is 0. Totally we have hf by minus h square, gh by minus h square. One h cancel. We have minus f by h, and we have here minus g by h. That is the equation, minus f by h minus g by h. In this case also the transferred equation is nothing but 2h square xy minus 2g of plus ch is equal to 0. Remember, so this formula also we can get by using this procedure. Okay, so based on this one, we are doing some problems. In order to make the first degree terms missing in the equation, 2x square plus 7y square plus 8x minus 14y plus 15 is equal to 0, the origin should be shifted. The origin should be shifted to the point. That means in this, x comma y terms should be eliminated. Then what is the point for that origin is shifted? He is asking. So given four options. So shifted point is equal to, already here there is no xy term. If there is no xy term, that means h is equal to 0. According to that one, that point is nothing but minus z by a comma minus f by b. Here g is nothing but actually coefficient of x is equal to here 2z. So 2z is equal to 8 means g is equal to how much? 4. And 2fy. So f is equal to, actually 2f is equal to minus 14. So f is equal to minus 7. Yes. And a is equal to 2. B is equal to 7. Substitute here. Minus z by a means minus 4 by 2. Minus f by b means minus of minus 7 plus 7 by b also 7. 7 cancel. Here 2 in this 4 2 times going. So answer is minus 2 comma 1. So fourth option. Next question is, to remove the first degree terms of the equation 2xy plus 4x minus 2y plus 7 is equal to 0, the shifted origin is. So to remove first degree terms means x comma y terms. Same. Here there is no x square term and y square term. Then the origin shifted to the point is nothing but minus f by h comma minus g by h. Already we discussed. So here f means, here g means, first you have to go for 2z means 4. That is coefficient of x. So when compare this equation with ax square plus 2hx square plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. So 2gx means x is equal to, that means x coefficient is equal to 4. That means 2z is equal to 4, g is equal to 2. And 2fy, that means 2f they given minus 2. So f is equal to minus 1. And c is equal to 7. But there is no c in this the formula. And h they given, h is equal to 2h is equal to 2 they given, so h is equal to 1. Substitute these values in the given formula. So minus f by h, that is minus of minus plus 1 by 1, and minus g by h, that is minus 2 by 1. So answer is 1 comma minus 2. 1 comma minus 2 is the, where is the formula? 1 comma minus 2, sorry, this is not. So third option, 1 comma minus 2. So like that we have to find the problems whenever they given based on translation of axis. Next concept that is rotation of the axis, we will discuss in next video.